This is Roy, the history teacher, and I want to welcome you back to my Ultimate General Civil War CSA campaign. This campaign is being fought on Brigadier General Plus difficulty using the JMP Rebalance mod version 1.29.1. The Battle of Prairie Grove was the last battle I fought. It was Corinth and Prairie Grove are in the Fredericksburg campaign. And you can see the results on the screen. Got the victory. Inflicted 8,230 casualties, captured 2,923, also took out 17 guns and 1,755 cavalry. So, with that, career points going into Fredericksburg, 3 in politics, 3 in economy, 8 in medicine, 7 in training, Army Org 9, Logistics 4, and Reconnaissance 4. Remember I said for the Fredericksburg campaign, I'm putting all points earned in medicine and training until I get those maxed out. So the Army, as it is set up for the Battle of Fredericksburg, this is my avatar, Royce King. And this is King's Corps. King has the divisions of AP Hill. AP Hill has Rhodes's brigades with infields, Breckenridge with infields, and Kershaw with infields. He also has Garnett's howitzers with 24-pound howitzers, and Morgan's rifles with 3-inch ordnance. Stonewall Jackson's division has Page's brigade with 61 Springfields, Weeks with 61 Springfields, George Pickett with 61 Springfields, Walker's artillery with Napoleons, and Palmer's rifle with 3-inch ordnance. Longstreet with Stokes Brigade, infields, Manson's Brigade, infields, Armistead Brigade, Springfields, Gross's Artillery Battalion with Napoleons, Schweitzer's rifles with 3-inch ordnance, and then Hood's Brigade, or Hood's Division. Hood has Iverson's Brigade with Springfields, Pugh's Brigade with Springfields, Wofford's Brigade with Springfields, Stafford's Artillery has Napoleons, and Lewis's rifles has the 3-inch ordnance rifles. Leisure, who got promoted to Major General, has our cavalry and skirmishers, Anderson's Brigade with Sharp's carbines, and Sims Brigade with Colt 1860 armies. Both of these are almost at 1,000 guys, so they're pretty well maxed out. Polk's light howitzers, 24 guns, and the 1st Georgia Battalion and the 30th Virginia Battalion, both with pattern 1856 infields. 1st Corps, King's Corps, my avatar, as it is with most players, is my best armed. Robert E. Lee has 2nd Corps with Hazen, but they're not badly armed in this corps. Weeks has Lorenz's, Drayton with Lorenz's, Hobson with Lorenz's, Burnham with Napoleons, and Johnson with ordnance rifles. Braxton Bragg's division has Hatch with 61 Springfields, Jackson, that's Jeff Jackson, with 61 Springfields, and Ferrero with 61 Springfields. York has Napoleons, and Brown has 3-inch ordnance rifles. Peace has Branch's Brigade with 61 Springfields, Hayes with 61 Springfield, Brooks with Lorenz, Daniels has Napoleons, Schweitzer has 3-inch ordnance rifles. New division here, Harry Hayes' division, Taliaferro with 2,100 men has Harper's Ferries. Battle has Harper's Ferries. Mahoney's division has Harper's Ferries, so they're very well armed and they're a new division. They're very big. And Atkinson's artillery with Napoleons and Frank with rifles. We have Forrest commanding the Cav Skirmisher division, Hexhammer with Sharp's carbines, Baldwin with Colt 1860 armies. We have a light howitzer battalion, the Palmetto sharpshooters with revolving rifles, and the 17th Alabama Battalion with revolving rifles. So they are well armed too. No melee weapons here. Well, no, I take that back. Fourth Division does have Harper's Ferries, which is a high melee. D.H. Hill has Latimer, and here we're going to start seeing some of the older weapons. Schultz's Brigade with 55 Springfields, Wickham's with 55 Springfields, Grigsby with Lorenz's, Ferrero has Napoleons, Gavin has rifles. Pogue's division, Haney has a reboard, Carr has a reboard, Ziegler has 41 Mississippi's, Stanley has Napoleons, Scales has rifles. Seymour's division, A. Harrison with reboards, C. Harrison with reboard, Richards with 41 Mississippis, Hexhammers with Napoleons, and Sweeney has rifles, and he has 10-pound Parrots. Finally, Evander Law with Darden, who has 42 Springfields, Loomis with 42 Springfields, and Peabody with 42 Springfields. So we have, this is the only division in the Army still armed with smoothbores. Stanley has Napoleons, and Colquitt has 3-inch ordnance rifles. And finally, we have Stafford with Iverson's brigade with Sharps, Horn's brigade with sawed-off shotguns. And then we have 3 skirmishers here. I do not have another artillery unit here. We have the 14th Louisiana Battalion, 23rd Alabama Battalion, and then a shout out to one of my friends on the Discord there, the 12th Arkansas Battalion. One of the units has been renamed. Had a request. One of my friends there on the Discord that watches, he has relatives that served in the 12th Arkansas Battalion, I believe, and so I have created or placed them in the game. And all of these guys are armed with the revolving rifles. Reserve has a division, but that's all it has, just a division. No other forces. I only have 600 guys left anyway, so I have 600 recruits available. Let's take a look at the armory. I have a lot of Springfields, so I could really start building another corps. I have some cavalry weapons, and I even have some artillery. I am getting quite the collection of 6-pounder field guns, and as I am beginning to phase these out, you notice all the line infantry divisions had Napoleons and rifles, and so yeah, I was looking to see. I couldn't remember if I had given this rifle battalion. Normally, I like to give at least one division when I get them, when they have the 24-pounder howitzers. I also give them the 20-pounder Parrots, but there's only 7 of them. I have 6 in the armory, and there's only 1 available for purchase. But you know what I'm going to do right now? Because I have money and I don't want to lose it, because we're about to fight the major battle, I'm going to go ahead and buy that 20-pounder Parrot, because your stock resets. And one thing that's not available for the CSA until you capture them, but it's available for the Union. I'm playing a Union campaign also. I'm kind of stuck in it at Shiloh right now, but that 14-pounder James is really a nice cannon. Because it does pretty high melee, but it has rifle range, or not melee, pretty high canister, but it also has the range of the rifle, so it's just a nice gun. So, I do have some Blakeleys available. Why haven't I assigned these Blakeleys? I don't know. You know what? Oh, that's why, because I want to give them to Morgan, and I don't have enough to give them to Morgan. That is alright. We'll get 3 more on the next build. Okay. But you know what? Let's go ahead and get them into this battle. Let's give them to Palmer's Rifle Battalion.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so we got the Blakeleys here. With that being said, it is time to fight the Battle of Fredericksburg. Captured message. We have lost the Battle of Prairie Grove, and we are now in desperate need of more troops. Our forces are regrouping, and our scouts have found that the enemy is currently short of both manpower and ammunition. We will do our best to hold our current position, and will counterattack the enemy as soon as we receive additional military support. Urgent report. Sir, we have very urgent news. After the incident at Prairie Grove, the Yankees seem to be preparing for a major assault. 20,600 recruits are being held in reserve by the Union High Command, and we anticipate them being used in a campaign against your forces. So that's a core reinforcement. That is okay. Right here, we are at 0% over timeline strength. I like to watch that. You definitely want this to stay white. You don't want it to go yellow. You definitely don't want it to go red, because that means that your opponent, whether you're playing CSA or Union, is really building up its forces. But remember, it had got to plus 12 before the Antietam campaign, so we have knocked it back down. Now, it doesn't really matter, because Fredericksburg, we're going to be outnumbered. Historically, the Confederates were outnumbered. Burnside had a very large army there, and So we are going to be outnumbered. I'm wanting to look and see what's available over here. Was there anything I was wanting to get? I already have AP Hill, but you know what? It's going to be hard to turn down those 10 howitzers. Of course, I've taken a morale hit to get them, though. Nope, you know what? Let's see, what do we got going here? At 28, I don't have a morale effect, but if I go back to 20, we're going to lose morale. So I'm going to have to forego those 24-pound howitzers as much as I would like to take them. All right. I usually give my corps, the first corps, the defense of Maury's Heights. Lee will defend down here at Prospect Hill, and we will put Hill in the center at Telegraph Road. So Lee is in the historical position that Jackson was in, and historically there was only 2 corps at Fredericksburg, so Longstreet stretched about halfway into here at Telegraph Road, and then Jackson stretched the rest of the way around. One thing that I am going to do, you're going to see, is I am going to pull back and just defend here. And the thing about this is you know, there's a major break in the lines here. It's not a good setup. If the Union had just gone, they could push right through. But it is what it is. It's showing that the Union only has 8,240, but that is in this initial little first phase that I just really don't like. I don't see the point in it, although I am glad that it was modified. You no longer have to use one of your brigades down here. It's just all Allied forces down here. The Army of the Potomac is preparing to cross the Rappahannock River at Fredericksburg. We destroyed all the existing bridges, but the Federals can use pontoon bridges that their engineers have been constructing for several days. We are delaying their engineers with our snipers, but they are progressing and will soon complete 2 bridges at this section. A few hundred meters away, they construct another bridge. 3 bridges have been built eastwards that allow the control of the southern area of the town. The main attack is expected from this side. We defend heavily Prospect Hill. This is a prime target for the Union because it controls the railroad that provides us with supplies and a fast route to Richmond. The hill that secures Telegraph Road has very harsh ground, so probably the Federals will not attempt to attack us here. Maury's Heights oversees the town. We've prepared entrenched positions that can resist any Union assault if they are desperate enough to attack us here. The stone wall situated south of town is an extra defensive barrier that can stop the Union infantry from advancing further. All right. Historically speaking, I'm going to stop right here for just a second. So Maury's Heights was never intended to be the main thrust of Burnside's plan. The main thrust was supposed to be the attack on Jackson at Prospect Hill. And they did have some initial success there. They broke through. They didn't support that attack. And so they eventually, began launching brigade after brigade at Maury's Heights, and it just became a slaughter. But that was not the intention. This was only supposed to be a demonstration. It says our snipers are harassing the engineers who work day and night to finish the pontoon bridges. Enemy infantry advances. They are determined to secure the town. Alright, so you used to have one of our brigades here. We don't have that anymore. So, and I'm going to tell you, there is literally no way to stop them. Because you have 3 skirmisher brigades. You have a grand total of about 750 men. They have 8,000. These guys are going to come all the way down here. My hope is to just delay them. I would love to still maintain the flag, but that is just probably not going to be possible to hold because there's just too many of them. Like this brigade's going to come down here and cross. It takes them a minute to cross, so I'm going to pull these guys all the way up here and let them engage on this south bridge right here. Or not south bridge, because this would be north, this would be south. So that'd be the east bridge. No, I don't want you guys to... So like I said, this brigade is going to go down here, it's going to cross, and then it's going to start coming north. Actually, I'm going to play this on faster speed because lose the town or hold the town, you're still going to advance to the next phase. Saving these guys, you know, might help you in the long run. It doesn't appear to, though, because they're not yours. They're just random skirmishers. Like I said, I know there's a unit gonna come up here from behind me. And usually what happens is they get a couple more brigades down here and then they charge across, and once they charge, you can't do nothing about it. Usually they try to send an artillery across, which is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Why they want to send across an artillery unit into the face of this. Up here it comes, Arnold's artillery. Watch, it's gonna come right out here on the bridge, and it's gonna get lit up. Watch, here it comes. Hey, let's send the artillery across first. And they actually, I believe, sometimes will try to deploy right on the bridge. Alright, see, they got 4 infantry brigades now, so now they're going to get ready and they're going to charge. And then there's not going to be anything to do. I don't want to give up any prisoners, so I don't want anybody to surrender. I'm going to start taking fire from behind me in a minute, because I know this brigade has probably come up and around and behind me. Yep, here they come. They're charging now. Yep, here comes another one going to charge. Yep, they've set up on the bridge now. Yep, now they're charging. Now I'm wavering. Oh, here come these guys. He's routing. man, I gotta hold this flag for 4 more minutes. Oh, he routed. He chases after me, he's not going to the flag. Oh, look at that. Held the flag. Can't believe it. Withdraw from the town. Alrighty. So, I'm not really changing my deployment. Looks like we are outnumbered 100,000 and 413 and 326 guns to 84,856. Oh, I actually have more guns than they do. Alright. So, it's going to start with us up on Prospect Hill. The Left Grand Division, commanded by Major General William B. Franklin, and consisting of 2 full corps, appears ready to advance. Nearly 45,000 soldiers are approaching us. Great. Concentrate most of your forces to protect Prospect Hill. Good luck, General. Alright. So what we're going to do now is redeploy here. Let me take a look and see how we're deployed, because I've never brought this kind of a core structure here. For whatever reason, Lee is way up here in the dang woods. I don't know why Lee is up here in the dang woods. Okay. Oh man, my cavalry is way up here also. I want my cavalry to get way over here. Alright, we're going to put this rifle battalion here. Okay, I do have a lot of artillery. Alright, where is all my units at? You know what? This is going to be a mixed up battle anyway, so it's not even really going to matter. Okay. Actually, King's Light Howitzers, along with that battery and that battery, will help hold our left flank, which is going to be here. Okay, where's our goofy supply wagon at? Hanging out way over here. Get over here where it's safer. Okay. Why that chose to take everybody to the farthest possible locations, I don't know. Alright, I think that's how. I'm pretty sure I'm set up the way I want to be set up here. Whoa, wait a minute. They're coming from a different direction. Okay, wait. Was not expecting that. Was not expecting that at all. Oh, yeah, I know why I wasn't expecting that. Thanks, Panda Kraut. I haven't played. On this mod. Now I'm going to have to keep another brigade here of artillery. Okay. 100% totally caught off guard by that. Yeah, you can still go on down there. So what's going on over here behind me? Lee, where you going, Lee? How about stay right here, Lee? Too bad we can't just kind of like use this railroad as fortified positions. This is going to be a harder fight early than I'm used to it being. Okay, I'm pretty happy with my line at the moment, even though I kind of got caught off guard by this massive deployment over here. Was not expecting that at all. That's a Reynolds too. Oh boy, Reynolds cool. These are fortifications. And the fight used to always come from this direction. So this totally caught me off guard right here. But it's okay. It's okay. At least I think it's okay. We'll see. I can see why they would attack over here. This is the railroad line. I'm starting to feel a little stony ridgy here. Now I know why my cab wasn't deployed over here like it used to be, because the Union was going to come right through there, like right then. And they used to come up from this direction. I wonder if I can start shifting to kind of meet this. This may be a big... Nope. Yep, they are going to come up in the front of us too. Yep, they're over there. Well, I'm pretty happy with my line. I have all those artillery brigades that I've never really had before, so hopefully that's going to help out. I feel like I'm weak on my left, but really I'm just stretched out single file. It's not like I have many reserve brigades. Get my sharpshooters out on the flanks here. They're just kind of trying to get set up here. They're going to bum rush me all at once. That's what's going to happen. Oh, Mahoney's division is wavering. I wish there was a way to get him under better cover. Let's see. Let's work on getting him under cover. And I know one thing I didn't do. I didn't detach all my skirmishers. I wish I had detached some skirmishers. Yep, I didn't. I got so tied up in what I was doing. I didn't think about trying to detach all my skirmishers earlier. He's confident now that I've backed him up. Oh, they're taking hits because of definitely from artillery. Still seem to be okay on the left. There's only one brigade coming up right there. At least I think there's only one brigade. If there is, if Vinton's the only brigade coming up, my two sharpshooter regiments ought to be able, or sharpshooter battalions ought to be able to rout him. Losing guns here. Let's try to get under cover, guys. Okay, yep. Well, we've lost two guns. Got him under cover now, though. Or at least in better cover. Man, it's all rifles over here. What a crazy. I did not know. I didn't pay attention to that. I put all the rifles over here on this flank. But I was not expecting that. I was expecting to move my rifles out here to fire them coming across this field. I wasn't expecting them to come out of these woods right here. Baldwin can come around here and kind of back them up. Okay, he's wavering. We're all good everywhere on the line except for, man, they're massing right there, and that's much more brigades than I've got answers for right there. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 brigades right there. Wonder how big that cav. He'll probably come out to play in a minute. I could force him to retreat. I could kind of bring my line around this way. Maybe. Although there may be an entire corps coming up in the dark over there. Yeah, we're losing guns here too. Go. They have a horse perk? No, they do not. I've been up on Prospect Hill. I went up there on a battlefield tour last fall. The thing about it is that view, you cannot see that anymore. It's all grown up now. It's all woods. So basically, you can just see the woods right in front of you on Jackson's line up there on Prospect Hill. It's still really cool. A lot of their emplacements are still there, artillery emplacements and the dirt embankments, but you can't see like they did. You can see here that they can see all the way to the river. Well, oops. See how you can see to the river? You cannot now. I'm trying not to make anybody motion sick here, but alright, still wavering. I'm worried about this right here. This is going to end up being a massive assault. And okay, well, we've made it to the assault at Maury's Heights. While we fight at the right flank, we've been assaulted at Maury's Heights. Behind the stone wall, we have a large number of cannons defending the hill. The crazy Union advance will cost them. A chicken cannot live on that field when we open up on it. Alrighty, so I am going to pause right here. So what we have to do now is I need to get redeployed and ready to fight off this crazy frontal assault that's going to come. And typically, the way I do it is to double up brigades to the front. The artillery is already there. We got plenty of artillery in place. I do want some more artillery to this flank though. We've got enough artillery over here. Let's get these two artillery brigades over here. Alright. I'm going to send this infantry brigade up here. Send this infantry brigade up here. I'm going to back Royce King up to this farmhouse right here. We'll send an infantry brigade up right here. And then these two, because they'll press over here usually pretty hard. At least they used to. I am going to, let's see what we need to do up here. Sometimes you get an attack over here. So, I may not get an attack over here. But I might. This back defensive work is not one I typically hold. I will hold this one here because sometimes you get kind of a attack comes up this way. We'll get the supply wagon in here, but we're kind of sitting on a supply camp right there. Alright, so here we go. Maury's Heights defense. Been to Fredericksburg also. There is some really cool stuff there at Fredericksburg. The wall is still there. Some of it is still the original wall. And it's just amazing to stand there. Now, if the battle goes well, one thing you can do late in the next phase, if you've worn them out, is run some cab down through here and take all those supply wagons. Wish my artillery would hurry up and get over here. That's what I get for not assigning horse perks, I guess. That's some Napoleons. What else is coming? And some rifles. I want them Napoleons to get up right here. Those rifles can basically just sit up right here and fire over the top of the Napoleons. Okay, I'm getting a bigger push down from this flank than I'm normally used to seeing. Leave Anderson's brigade up there in case those reinforcements come in from down there, up there. Alright, my artillery's finally getting into action down here. All right. Muddy. Okay. Okay. I wanted to go after him, but there was this other brigade there. It was too close. Oh wait, there's a steady one in there. There's a steady one in there. Get back, get back, get back. Oh man. Yep, that's my fault. My fault. I did not see that 2-star steady hiding in there. Like I said, I'll take complete responsibility for that. Okay, so far so good here. Just take a moment and just reposition them for just a second. Somebody's charging. Nope, somebody was routing because somebody did charge. Alright. Pull my cavalry too far back to do anything. That's the Irish Brigade. But my cavalry's not going to get there before they quit routing. Maybe they will. Get him, Sims. Get that supply wagon. The Union used to get reinforcements up there. I've got to be ready for that. That's why I keep pulling my cavalry back. Well, if I had a couple of cav melee brigades, I could take out a couple more right here. He's routing. I don't know what he is. He's probably heroic. Nope, he's wavering, but you got a heroic one coming right there in between them. So yeah, not worth it to get in there. Pretty confident with how the fight on Maury's Heights is going at the moment, but I am not confident about that Prospect Hill, because that will be the last fight. That'll be at the end of the battle, because the next phase is going to shift to Telegraph Road. Then it's going to shift, it'll be this and Telegraph, then it's going to shift to Telegraph and Prospect Hill, and that's the one that worries me, is when it goes back to Prospect Hill, because they are massing over on the right. What are my victory conditions? I have to hold Maury's Heights and hold Telegraph Road. Okay, if I lose Prospect Hill, I can still win. No, I can lose Telegraph Road. I have to hold Prospect Hill, and I have to hold Maury's Heights. Well, no, all must be food. Yeah, okay. If I lose okay, Telegraph Road. Alright. But I can lose Prospect Hill. I don't want to lose it, but I can lose it. I can still get a victory. Okay. Okay. 3 minutes, we're going to shift into the next phase. I'm confident right here. Probably about as confident as Longstreet was on December 13th of 1862. Caldwell's routing back. I'm still Alright, we're about to do a phase shift. The enemy continues the attack. General, this is a hard fight, and we can still claim victory if we hold at least 2 strategic locations. Maury's Heights must be held at all costs. Telegraph Road must not be weakened, because the Union may try to seize that location and cut our army in 2 pieces. The rest of our forces are engaged at our right flank. Alright, so I'm going to pause right here. And okay. Yep. Alright. I'm going to take a look at the deployment. Now, looks like they are massing a corps out in front of me. Butterfield's corps. So I have brigades up here. That's a good thing. So I'm going to bring these brigades here. We'll leave the 14th Louisiana sharpshooters there. I want Colquitt's battery to get down here and support. I want the 23rd up there and the 12th Arkansas. Let's get the 12th Arkansas in the fight here. Okay, so what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We'll send those 3 brigades to help connect us there. My lord, my artillery's in a dumb deployment. Okay. You can definitely tell that the AI did not know what to do with all of my artillery. Yep, okay. Alright, David, the 12th Arkansas is going to go into action. Alright. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are they coming to attack Telegraph Road, or are they going to go try to flank Murray's Heights? They're crossing in front of me. Where are they going? They're going for Murray's Heights. Get out of there. Get out of there. Dismount Iverson. Let's make sure we're okay here. We're still good here. We're still good. Get Get up there, sharpshooters, both of you. Go. They're gonna try to. No, no, shoot them, shoot them. Get up here, artillery, help us. Alright, there's some cavalry coming out of there. That means my cavalry needs to mount back up. An artillery brigade up to support them. Whose divisions is our brigade at? Get up here in these woods, Wickham. Oh, fall back, 12th Arkansas, fall back. Twelfth Arkansas saved by Iverson and Horns brigades. I think my other skirmisher. Oh, he's running right here. He's running. Got to leave them up there. I cannot afford for those reinforcements to come in up there. Third Alabama, get out here. Let's go. Swing these rifles. Get up here. Iverson, dismount. It's not doing us any good if you can't hit nothing from where you're at. Pull my other sharpshooter down. I may end up regretting that. Starting to get a little lag. There's a lot of units on the map. I have an old computer. Really? Okay. Bring it, Devin. Bring it, Devin. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. Fall back. Fall back. Fall back. Oh, that went off the rails in a hurry. Oh, the 14th Louisiana is not going to make it. Get the 14th Louisiana, get them back in the fight. Go find that other brigade that rode away. It's probably going up there to capture Telegraph Road. And in the meantime, somebody got shattered. I know there's another brigade up here somewhere. Because he ran that way. There he is. Go get him. What's going on over here? Alright, we're good. Mount up. Take him. Get him out of there. Okay. What the heck? Come on, get down here. Let's go. Get down here where you can get in the fight. You have horse bird? Yes, they can get down here in a hurry. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, man, I like me some horse perks. Get him out on the flank. Get him out on the flank with him. I knew what Zook's status was. And there's a bunch of supply wagons right there. Okay, what's going on down here now? Okay, I hadn't said anything for a minute because I have just been so focused on trying to hold what we got right here and fight this battle. Let's get stuff heading away from the Union guys. He's at max range. He's going to have to move. He's pretty much at max range. Now, you may be wondering why I'm pulling him back across the river. It's because when the phase change occurs, I want my entire corps that's over here left on this side. Okay. Alright. Okay. Confederate right is at stake. Click to continue. The fight on the Confederate right continues. Alright, let me see what we got here now. So, alright, this is the part I'm worried about. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to hold this off over here. I'm pretty sure I got this mess up here completely under control. I do know that they are going to get some guys crossing from in front of Maury's Heights. They always do. There'll be some guys come crossing through there. And I'm going to send my cavalry down here to see if I can harass these guys from behind. I don't know how many forces I could pull from right here to send to help Maury's Heights. But I'm going to try to, not Maury's Heights, Prospect Hill. So, I'm going to try to send some. I may pay for this, but I don't think that there's going to be just that many try to come across right here. And I think what does come, I can hold with what I'm going to leave here, especially since I've got all this artillery right here. Oops. I'm going to send the 12th Arkansas down to that flank. And I've got 4 brigades, but I don't know that they'll be able to get there. Alright. Got that under control. Let's get down here and watch what's going on here at Prospect Hill now. Storm the center. Oh, yeah, I guess they're going to come that way. Alright. Unless I've really screwed up and there's more forces coming. If there's another corps coming, I'm in trouble. Somebody's charging right there. 2 of them are charging. Both are wavering. I shouldn't have done that in the woods. Should not have done that in the woods. Get out of there. Get out of there. I believe it's Gonzo Gamer that says thou shalt not me leave a cab in the woods. It's one of the commandments. Oh, geez, let's see what's going on up here now. Oh, it's a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. Well, okay. Turn. Not a problem. We can redirect. Uh-oh. Crap. No. Get back. This is the part that I was worried about. Go get you guys, Lee. Okay, you got him. Back, Lee. Get back, Lee. You got him. So now you gotta get back. This is that what I was talking about. And I was afraid I wouldn't be able to hold. Go, Drayton's Brigade, get to this side. Fall back. Get my sharpshooters over here. Get up here. No, not what I'm wanting. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause. I need help from this. Cav unit, get in here. Alright. Let me see, make sure we got them bottled up still. Yep, they're bottled. Okay, we're breaking up here. We're gonna route them out, which is good. We're gonna have to get down in here with these guys. You go get him. You gotta get back in here to our flag. Here we go. You gotta run. Back, get back, get back. Dude, who all's tooting their horns? Jeez. What's going on up here? Oh, they're trying to break out. Okay, it's getting a little dicey. Go get him. Oh, we're probably meleeing right there. Oh, there's an infantry brigade in there. Get out of there, Iverson. Get out of there, Iverson. Okay, an hour and 53 left. Oh, Loomis has lost a bunch of guys. Get down here and reinforce that flank. Where's the supply wagon? Right there. Get up in here and supply them then. Got one retreating. Oh, there's supply wagons up there on the hill. All my calves otherwise occupied, or I'd take out that daggum artillery. Oh no. He's gonna go try to free that infantry brigade. Dadgummit. Time I can get there, there's gonna be an infantry brigade and a cav brigade down there. Either that or he's gonna go for Prospect Hill. Oh no. Go. 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 Don't shoot it, but go catch it. I know that joker went up there. Get up there. Uh-oh. Well, I got... I can't believe my skirmishers got away from that cavalry. There, I knew he was up there. Alright, Hexhammer, drive them into the creek. Drive them into the creek, Hexhammer. Hexhammer needs help. Losing some guys here. Oh, he doesn't need help anymore. Okay, let's go over here. Uh-oh. I think I just told a little skirmisher to cross the whole battlefield. And I didn't want a skirmisher to cross the whole battlefield. Alright, come on with your bad self, Taylor. Every time I come back over here, my line over here is looking stranger and stranger. Jeez, Loomis has been worn out. Oh, go after them. Okay, there's so much going on. I'm at the pause. Take a look here. Oh, wait, that's probably, yeah, it's a bad idea because I'm sure that that artillery is shooting at me. Let me pause again. I hate to keep pausing, but I'm gonna get these supplies I just captured away. Alright, we're gonna clear here, maybe. Alright, let's see. Oh, Dayton, you don't gotta run no more, buddy. Alright. Okay, I did not get to clear on the Mars Heights side. However, I'm going to come close to clearing on this map. Oh. Okay. I got a random cavalry brigade that's still escaping. Oh, it's going to give me the victory right there. Alright, and that's the end of the battle. Let's see how we did here. We took, 4,000 killed, 13,000 wounded, 1,892 missing. That is more than I thought I would have took. I took more casualties than I thought I would have, but yep, took out basically their entire army. Let's see how bad we are from a wounded and deceased. Wounded, okay, maybe a couple of them will be better and come back. Milton Richards, promoted. Armistead promoted to Brigadier General. Lots of Lieutenant Colonels promoted. Talaferro promoted. A lot of my brigade commanders all promoted. Good, 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 good. Guess it wasn't enough to get Hill promoted to Lieutenant General. And what about recovery? Oh, a corps worth of 61 Springfields, 14 howitzers, 18 ordnance rifles, not very many Enfields. A lot of supplies, only 4 12-pounder Napoleons, some revolving carbines. That's pretty much recovering stuff that I had. 18 10-pounder Parrots. Going to end up with over 600 Sharps. Some Blakeley's recovered. All right, we'll go back and take a look. Let's take a quick look and see how it turned out here. I hope it loads. It scares me when it sits here and does something like this. There it goes. Alright, 17,000 prisoners for 2,500 recruits. Let's take a look. First Corps is not in bad shape from defending Morris Heights. This Corps was defending Prospect Hill. They had a fight, but our medicine is working because we got a lot of those guys who were down in like 700. Look how many they've gotten back. Lost some guns, but that's okay. We can get more guns. Yeah, Loomis lost a lot of guys, and the reserve had nothing. So, all right. That is my defense of Fredericksburg. Thank you for watching, and tune in next time as we head into the Stones River campaign. Let's see what battles we got coming up next. We have one minor battle at Everettsville, and then the Battle of Stones River. So, thank you for watching. See you next time.